So, the first time, the first time I ever had shrooms, it felt very fitting. And just a disclaimer, I'm on shrooms right now. Look at this little monkey, man. He's so silly. Just a disclaimer, I'm on shrooms right now, so if I say anything weird, it doesn't count. That's how it works. I made the rules. Get fucked. Anyways, the first time, it was quite a weird experience. It was quite the weird day. Let me tell you why. I was with my homie, whose name shall be left unnamed for reasons. Anyways, I was with the homie and we took a bunch of eddies beforehand, and then we smoked up, because you always have to smoke up before you have shrooms. Just, you have to, out of respect for the shrooms, all right? And then we took a bunch. Like, I didn't know how many to take because it was my first time, but trust me, I took way too much. Anyways, so we were sitting outside the fucking, I think it was in Albertsons, some grocery store. We were literally smoking, just thinking, what the fuck do we do now? Because we had the munchies, because the eddies were kicking in. We were smoking a shit ton, and we were about to have shrooms, which I don't know if you could eat on shrooms or not on this point, but in my mind was like, I'm hungry now, fuck it. So we were thinking, we were literally talking. Like, we were like, yo, homie, what do we get? What do we get? We get some Oreos? We get some hot Cheetos? We could get anything you want. And I was like, homie, you provided the shrooms? I'll pay. Anything you want on me, homie. I got you. And while we were talking about this old man overhears us, who I assumed to be homeless, which I later find out is very true. And he goes, yo, you guys need food? And we were like, fuck yeah, we do. And he goes, I bet, come. And then, at this point in my life, I don't know what the fuck's happening, but I'm high, and I'm just gonna enjoy my shit. So if I get murdered, I get murdered, you know? So he just goes, yeah, come with me and I'll buy you food. This old, raggedy old man, who's very homeless, very dirty at the moment, looks like he hasn't showered in months, and he has a cigarette on him. He just, yeah, come on, I'll give you for food, you know? I was just like, alright, you know, fair enough. So then me and my homie just follow him. And he's like, alright, what you want? So we get a Monster, you know? And then he's like, is that it? I promised you I'll go get you food. I'm gonna deliver. And we're like, alright, so then we get a bag of chips, you know? Nothing too fancy. We don't want to, like, overbear this homeless guy, because obviously he didn't have that much money. And he goes, nah, you guys gotta eat. So let me tell you, boys, we ended up getting some brownies, a bunch of Top Ramen, a whole fucking gallon of chocolate milk. For no reason. A Panera Bread. We went to Panera Bread right after this and got a BLT. We got so much grocery store sushi, like all of the good shit. 2 Monsters, and what the fuck? We got chips. We got the sour cream and onion Lay's chips, boys. The hot Cheetos, and oh my god, we were balling, and we were following this man around for a hot minute, and then he was just like, alright, be right back, and then we just lost him to the cosmos for like 10 minutes, and I just pulled my homie over, and I was like, is this real? Because like, the shrooms are hitting right now, and I don't know if this is real, and he was like, I think it's real, and we were just both like, fuck. So, we just kept thinking, and then since he was out of my sight, because I was the highest I've ever been in my life, I didn't know where he went. He just disappeared into the cosmos for some reason, and then, like, we didn't know where he went. I was losing my mind. I was, like, starting to panic, and then we found the cart, and we're like, oh, and it was filled with all of our shit, and we're like, oh, homie promised us all this, and he's just not gonna deliver, and we got pretty sad. But then the homie just walks up and he's like, oh, sorry about that, and then starts strolling through, and then we're like, all right, cool. So then we start heading towards the exit, and homie starts heading towards the exit with the shopping cart. I'm like, oh, he's not paying for anything. We're just an accomplice to a crime right now. That's what's up, I guess. So I just kind of accepted my fate and was following him, and he goes, what the fuck am I doing? And just turns it around and just starts buying everything for us. And we're like very confused at this moment, but we're just accepting it because free shit, why not? So then we stands up in the Panera Bread, we go into the corner booth, and we're in this Panera Bread just thinking about life, and the homie's like, all right, be right back. So then he leaves, And my homie goes to the bathroom to FaceTime his girlfriend. And I'm just FaceTiming everyone I know. And I'm like, okay, this is what happened. Is this real? Can you, like, cause then, like, the homie was talking to this other homeless man, like, in the Panera Bread. And they were like, he was like, yeah, you want some cigs? And he's like, nah, I'm good. And he's like, do you guys spare change? And the guy was like, yeah, I got you. And then he just started handing him spare change. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I was like, you see this man? He just bought me all this shit, and I started showing to my homie all the shit he bought me. I was like, is this actually real? Did this actually happen? And my homie was like, yeah. And she was very confused and very concerned. And the guy goes, yo, I got a few friends I want you to meet. Just go to the back alley of the Panera Bread with me. And I'll let you meet the friends. They're very rich. And I go, fuck, I'm about to get murdered. So I take all my shit with me, all this stuff, because I'm like, if I'm about to get murdered and raped and, like, child trafficked or whatever, because I think I was a child. Yeah, I was actually freshly 18 at the time. You know, adult traffic, I don't know. Trafficked, that's the one. If I'm about to have all that shit happen to me, might as well take the free shit with me and have a great high on my way, you know? So then I told the homie about it, and he's like, alright, good plan. We're gonna pack all our stuff. I went to the bathroom, I found him, I flagged him down in the urinal, I was like, hey buddy, we gotta meet Randy. Fuck. You heard nothing. You heard nothing. We gotta meet this guy, and we gotta stance up with him in the corner alley, and he's like, yeah, we're definitely gonna get murdered or stabbed, at least. You know, that seems like the good option here. Fuck it, let's do it. So we packed up all of our stuff, we got our backpack, we made sure that, like, if he, like, wants to kill us and steal all of our stuff, it would at least take him some effort, you know? And then we met him at the back alley of the Panera Bread. And these rich homies just pulled up. And we were like, what's up? And these rich Samoans pulled up and he's like, yeah. Anyways, you want to go to my storage locker? And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I got skateboards, I got scooters, I got a free plat. Fuck. Words are hard right now. Look, this was a very confusing day in my life, and I don't know how to express how confusing this is, so I'm just spewing words at my screen, and if they make sense, they make sense, you know what I mean? So anyways, he's like, yeah. So he's like, you want to come to my storage unit? And we're like, nah, we're good, we're about to watch One Piece film ready. He's like, can I come? We're like, I guess, you know? So then, we say goodbye to the rich homies, and he just pulls up, buys us tickets to One Piece Film Red, and then we just, like, watch One Piece together. We had the most amazing time, all that, you know. Like, if you don't know, I'm a big One Piece fan. Where the fuck did my poster go? How the fuck do directions work? Camera's hard. This one, you know, the one that's obviously missing, where the fuck did it go? It's missing, surprisingly. There's supposed to be a poster there. That's awkward. Anyways, so sorry. This is just a weird day in my life, and I just want to express this to you. All right. So we watch One Piece, and then we come back, and he's like, all right, I gotta go. Gotta meet the wife and kids. And we're like, what the fuck is wife and kids? And we're like, where do you live? And he's like, everywhere. I live there. And I'm like, all right. And he's like, here's my number. If you ever need me, call me. And we called him, and he's one of the homies now. We meet up with him on daily basis. We go to the fucking beach, have like fucking pot roast with him. He has this giant fucking pig that he just roasts over a bonfire, and he's like, yeah, have some good bites. I'm so confused on how we met him. Oh, also, he gave me one during our shopping spree where we bought a bunch of snackies. He gave me this, and I named it after him. So that's cool. But yeah, that was the time this random homeless dude that we said hi to became our sugar daddy and got us a bunch of free shit. I'm still processing it. It happened like a year ago. I don't know how the fuck that worked out. I don't know why or how, because like there's some things in life that just shouldn't happen, and that's one of them, but it just happened to me for some god-awful reason, and I'm not complaining about it, but like, I'm pretty sure I should have got murdered there, but I'm here, and that's confusing. But anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, Say hi to the homie. I'm gonna probably censor his name if I didn't. Say hi to the homie. What were you called? Bobby? Yeah. Because I've been watching Supernatural and he reminds me a lot of Bobby from Supernatural. Say hi to the homie Bobby for me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for the homie Bobby. Bobby will appreciate that. I'll text him. I'll be like, yo, you guys said hi. And he'll be like, I don't know who the fuck you guys are or what the fuck YouTube is, but hell yeah. So if you want to say hi to the homie Randy for me, I'll appreciate that a lot. But yeah, have a good run. See you later.